Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year's, you beautiful people. If you're new, thank you for coming to my channel, and if you're returning, thank you for coming back as well. Today I have just a one-on-one talk with you guys. So basically I'm going to be talking about cultural shocks, because I feel like, so I've been here for about 6 years now, so I feel like I'm slightly qualified to give you this information. Today's video is going to be about cultural shocks as a Nigerian living in Canada. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and share it to your friends. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, first things first, I think this goes without saying, is the respect. Okay, so back where I come from, Nigeria, respect is a very huge thing. Even to somebody that's 1 year older than you, sometimes you have to put the prefix auntie or uncle at the front of their name just to show a sign of respect, But here, 30-year-olds, 35-year-olds, even your teachers, they would much rather you prefer call them by the name, like, hi guys, I'm your teacher for today, you can call me Susan. And it's like, oh, that's weird, because where I come from, we go, good afternoon ma, good afternoon sir, like there is dignity and respect in where I'm coming from. I don't think here, I don't think it's much of a big deal to them, because obviously you can see even the grandmothers, the grandfathers, they just go, hey, call me Steve, call me Paul, call me Bob. And it's like, nah, I can't do it. I'd much rather put like a Mr. or a Sir or like a Ma or something. So respect is not very like huge here. It's not a big thing. Like everybody's age mates basically. Moving on, another one that I was really shocked is the birthday dinner. Okay, so where I come from, Nigeria, if you want to do your birthday, right, you are hosting the birthday party. You are in charge of everything, the food, the chairs, everything. But here, somebody will invite you to their birthday. Did you get? And then you will come, take Uber to the restaurant, and then you will pay for your food. It was very new to me when I heard it, because like it's like, oh, do you want to come to my birthday party? I'm like, yeah, oh yeah, but you're gonna be paying for your food. It's like, oh, okay. So that's something we do a little bit different here. I've gotten used to it though, but in the beginning it was like, why do we do this? It was very different from what we do back home now. Another one I will say is the return policy. Guys, this is really mad though, because if you buy something here, for instance, if I purchase this sweatshirt and I wear it, and within the span of 30 days, if I don't like it and I have the receipt, I can walk to the store and be like, hey yo, I don't want this no more, give me a new one or give me my money back. That's how easy it is. As long as you have your receipt, it's very easy for you to take back something you want or something you don't like back to the owner, and like it's no qualms there. But back in Nigeria, even if you buy something that same day, it's going to be very difficult for you to return things. If you buy it, you bought it, end of it, chicken out. But here, even if you go to like expensive stores or like whatever, you can get something expensive and then just come back like 10 days later and be like, I'm returning this. And then they're like, do you have your receipt? Okay, well, sorry ma'am for the inconvenience. They're even telling you sorry. That's how easy they got it here. Moving on, I would also say, this is point number 4. Another difference I have noted is the pedestrian rights. Guys, pedestrians are kings here. So for instance, when you're driving and there's like always a lot of stop signs, traffic signs everywhere, and it's basically so that the pedestrian can cross and travel safely. Even if the pedestrian is wrong, you as a driver of the car, you have to wait. Press the brake of your car, let the pedestrian pass, because why? Pedestrians are king here. And like you have to treat them like with utmost respect, because they can easily sue you, and you don't want to get into legal fees, details, all of that. It's very expensive here, so you just want to like calm down when you're driving. You can't rush nowhere. Traffic lights will stop you, stop signs will stop you. You will still get to where you're going at the end of the day, but you just have to be really patient, because anything can happen. And when that thing happens, money. insurance. You know, if you don't have that, then trouble. Moving on to number 5. This one is more of like an enforcement. It's still a cultural shock, but it's more of an enforcement. And number 5 is the rent and utility bills. Every month, if you're living somewhere, your rent, your bills has to go at that certain time. There's no like 1 day grace, or like 2 weeks grace, or like, please I beg you, my mom is sick, please I beg you, my dad is sick. The rule is the rule, no bending. Like, I mean it, back in Nigeria, when you have tenants and like people living in your house, they can come see you and be like, oh sir, I'm sorry, I'm going through something, do you mind if you give me 2 more weeks for me to pay your rent, and I promise I'll get it up to par. Here, it's in the agreement that you signed before you rent your house. You have to promise, it's not even promise, you have to sign that every, depending on when they take the rent, every first of the month, you're gonna have that money ready, or else. And moving on to the final point, is the difference between the high school environment. I don't want to say the education system, but I want to specifically say the environment. Now, I went to a boarding school, and there were rules that like were always enforced in that boarding school. For instance, we did 16 subjects, I think, per semester. Here it's 8 subjects actually, and it's 4 subjects per semester. So they're chill like that. Number 2, it's easy for you to just walk out of your class whenever you feel like it. And I'm saying this, it's not just like, you know, you take advantage of it or something, but it's very easy for you to just be like, can I have like a 10-minute break, and just walk out. Whereas back in Nigeria, we're gonna be in class for 2 hours and listening to the most boring lecture ever. And if your teacher is saying something like, why are you sleeping? You can't be like, oh, excuse me, but you've been Here you basically have the right to talk back and be like, I don't want to do that, I don't want to do that. So it's quite different, like having your own, I don't want to say it's a freedom, but it is a freedom to express whatever you're feeling, even though it might not be respectful. Remember, they don't take respect as something serious. So you're free to basically do whatever you want. Nobody's gonna like hold your neck and be like, I'll beat you, I'll flog you. You know, that's an offense. Here, you can go to jail for that. You can go to prison for that. They can lock you up for that. So, like, you definitely don't want to touch somebody else's child. And so, yeah, that's what I've noticed. And obviously, there's more things. But those are the things that were, like, more shocking to me. And, yeah, I hope you guys related to the video. Or, like, if you have any more questions. Or if you have a similar experience to what I said, feel free to jump in the comment section below. And don't forget, if you like the video, don't forget to click the like button, subscribe, and share to your Nigerian friends, especially. Yeah, once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.